Okay, I'm at the Rice House, and just I know it's not terribly helpful because you probably can't see very much. Just wanted to give you kind of an idea of the area. But these are all mostly older homes. There's a couple fourplexes right here. They're generally well kept. Um, kind of hit and miss, but it's an older neighborhood. So this is the place, and right off the bat, I think just some landscaping could make a huge difference here. But I'll walk up here, and it needs a lot of work, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So this is the driveway. It's just a dirt and gravel driveway. And there's like a garage here, and there's two sheds back there, and I can't get into either shed. Just to give you, let's see, the roof. I mean, you already know the roof needs to be replaced, but there are obvious issues with the roof. There's some grass, but I mean, I think a few hours in this yard and it would look like a totally different place. Got a punching bag on the tree. So already a bonus there. There are all modern windows. They're all vinyl windows. So that is a plus, as you can see. I didn't look at this outhouse. So we'll take a quick look at the outhouse. And wood storage. Thank God. Okay. Just a little look at the side yard. I mean, these trees are, a couple of these would have to go. At least lots of overgrown trees that may have become too overgrown to be salvaged. Here's your panel. So modern breakers, it's got 100 amp service. And head into the house. It's got a purple door. And you walk right into the living room here. So there's some funky stuff going on here. Got a little tile up the wall and a couple kind of log trim there. And then you've got your wood stove like right in front of the door here. And furniture, got a cat, but this living room it's okay sized. It's, I don't know, 15 by 12, something like that. The wood stove, I mean, it's right in the way of the entrance. It really messes with the flow. I'm wondering if you couldn't like recess an insert or a gas stove or something in there and maybe give it a lower profile. Or maybe get rid of it altogether. And there's no HVAC system here, so that's something you'd have to do. It's baseboard heat and a couple wall air conditioners. So, okay, I'm gonna get back on track. I'm in the living room. If you head to the right after you walk in here, there are two bedrooms. So there's one right here. It's a decent sized bedroom, probably 12 by 12. Got a little closet here. And then right across the hall is a hall bath. Obviously just needs to be completely redone. You could probably refinish the tub, do a fiberglass or a tile surround. But I mean, like, even you can see it's got an old fixture here that you may need to just replumb. It looks like it looks like galvanized, but I'm not sure. A little linen area here, and then another bedroom just to the left here. And the floor here feels like maybe it's leaning a little bit. There may be some information in the inspection about that. And then this is a smaller bedroom, probably 10 by 12, but it's still a reasonably sized bedroom. But popcorn ceilings, funky light fixtures. I mean, obviously you're going to be redoing all that anyway, but vinyl windows. So we'll head back around through the living room. Just ignore that cat. The kitchen. Decent sized kitchen. The layout's not great, but the kitchen's probably 15 by 12 feet, something like that. But you're going to have to gut the kitchen. So there's a lot you could do here. I mean, if you got rid of this wall and opened it up to the living room, it would feel a lot better here. You could put a little breakfast bar right here. or at the very least just open up a window there. But you have plenty of room. I mean, another bank of cabinets along this wall, kind of open to this dining room here. There's plenty of space here to make a nice kitchen. Anyhow, good sized dining room. It looks like this was probably an addition at some point, but it's 15 by 15 feet, plenty of space. I'm almost wondering, looking at the square footage, if maybe this or the back is unpermitted, because it feels a little bit bigger than what the listing says. Anyhow, sliding glass door here, and we'll look at it from the other side. I'll go outside and take a look. But if you walk through the kitchen here, you've got a little pantry here, and there's a water heater back in there. It's just got an electric water heater tucked into that cabinet. And then here you've got a little laundry room in this little hallway that kind of sneaks out to this patio that they've closed in. There's a hot tub in here. So it's an enclosed room with a hot tub, partially tiled floor. It's kind of funky. It looks like this roof has probably seen better days, but I mean, you might be able to do something cool with this. It's just going to need some love. And then getting back in here is the master bedroom. So there's a door here that goes out onto the deck. It's a decent sized room. There's like a dual closet space there. This is a king size mattress for your reference, but this is probably 20 feet by 15 feet, something like that. And then there is a little bath back here too. So the bathroom is probably 8 by 6, something like that, but obviously needs to be gutted, but there's a full-size shower and bath there. Back out the door here. So this is kind of a cool thing if you can find a way to maximize it, but I mean, looks like a pasture out back, but I mean, you've got a good view. You're kind of up on a little hill here, so there's a view of the valley, especially if you cleaned up a little bit of the landscaping. But the backyard is just, I mean, it just has not had any attention for a very long time. So there's really no grass here. You've got this is the back end of that garage. It's kind of a long garage from the front. You've got a shed here that's locked. I can't get in there. And then this one, you can see the door is ajar, but it literally has stuff packed floor to ceiling, so I can't even open the door. You've got a pool here that would probably need to go, and this deck, it's cool, but I mean, it's seen better days too. So anyhow, I mean, there's a lot to do out here, either getting rid of this deck and rebuilding or pouring a bigger patio or something like that. There's a lot of work in the yard here to make it more useful. Little side yard here. It's a pretty big lot. I mean, you could do some cool stuff back here. It would just cost you. Pool. And I'll just walk over here to this door on the other side of so the dining room is right here, and then there's some space out here, but it's not terribly efficient. As you can see, there's not really a place that you could sit other than around this little fire pit. But anyhow, there's a place next door, and that is pretty much it. So anyhow, let me know what you think.